Good afternoon and welcome. Glad you could join us today. So let's get started. So we're doing something a little bit different today. We're going to talk about a website called Citizen Portal on GoFor Lunch for November 21st, 2023. Brought to you by GoFor Technology. I'm Roger Harmon, your host, and as always, we're here to make your technology work for you. And we have a special bonus today, some guidelines about avoiding holiday shopping scams. So stay tuned for that. This is World Hello Day. So the whole idea here is to say hello to 10 different people in your immediate world or anywhere in the world. And the idea is to promote peace in the world by communication. So Citizen Portal is a website at citizenportal.ai. Of course, AI stands for artificial intelligence, and they use that to make this work for you. So it allows you to see local, county, state, and federal government meetings. So it allows you to search, to find, and even share video clips that you can make from those meetings. And the whole idea is to promote transparency and accountability with our elected officials. And also to get the information straight from the source, so you don't have to depend on news media or social media that may have some kind of a bias. You can learn exactly what happened in the meeting that you're interested in. And you can also go to specific topics of interest. You don't have to listen or watch the entire meeting. These meetings are typically 2-3 hours long, so you can search for a certain part that you want. So that allows you to be better informed and know what your elections stand for. And verify what you hear from the media. When you hear something in the media that doesn't sound right, you again can go to the source and see what actually happened. So it allows you to search for keywords. So if there's a topic that you want more information on, you can search for that. You can also search for names not only of the elected officials, but names of people that are presenting at the meetings. And you can subscribe to AI-generated summaries of content that affects your area. And all this is free. So let's jump into Safari here and look and see what this actually looks like. So here's the home page. Now, one thing I'll point out here in the upper left hand corner, it says beta. So this is a work in progress, so keep that in mind. You can actually search right here from the home page. You can put in a speaker name or just a topic name, and then here is a drop down menu, so you can search federal, then you can go to your state. So if we put in Arizona, but when you do that you get everything in Arizona. So there's a better way to drill down to what you're looking for on the local area. So speaking of beta, even though it says here Tucson and Pima County, we're getting results from Ventura, California, and Harlingen, Texas, and Utah. So they need to up their game there a little bit in their search results. And then here we have the nationwide. So we also get things from C-SPAN. And then this is the U.S. House Committee on Oversight and Accountability. This is the full committee hearing from the U.S. Senate Committee on Appropriations. So that'll give you an idea of the kind of things that you can look at. So you're better off to come down here. This is where you sign up for the AI generated summaries. You put in your email address and your zip code, and they will give you a summary of what's happening for that particular area. So let's go into Arizona. We can go here. So Arizona has almost 27,000 different meetings already on the website. So we're going to click on Arizona. And hello, Bob and Judy. And then you can see here, these are the counties that have data. So we have Pima County is here. And then they have the cities that have data. City of Tucson is right there. And then they have a whole bunch of what they refer to as cities. But when you look at some of these, you will find out that they're more like neighborhoods. For example, I saw on here they had Tanque Verde listed as a right here as a city. Of course, that's not an incorporated city. So this list here, even though it looks large, is a lot of unincorporated areas. So let's drill down to the city of Tucson. And now we have city council meetings. So here's the most recent, October 17th, 2023. We click on that. And we have a video of the city council meeting. And then over here on the right, we have a transcription summary. So you can see, now I don't know why the transcription starts at 16 minutes into the meeting. I did notice that when I was exploring this the other day, that in the beginning of the meeting they did some acknowledgments to a employee that was retiring. They had a dog there up for adoption from the Pima County Animal Care Center. So maybe they just decided to go past those little formalities and get right into the crux of the meeting. So this first part here is a doctor, I imagine a public health doctor, talking about the fentanyl crisis. So if we want to do a search for something, we can go here to find in transcript. So I'm going to put in street racing. And we didn't get any results found. So I think I have to search in a different place here. So that's just searching in this transcript right here. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to search for street racing here. And now I get 3 results. So you can see this one is from 2021, this one is from 2018, but the third one is from the most recent city council meeting on October 17th, and it found the word racing after the word drag. So if we click on that, we go into the meeting, and we'll let it catch up here with us. So you can see as I scroll through here, we're now at 1 hour and 49 minutes into the meeting. And if we scroll down here, this highlighted in yellow is the video clip, if we wanted to take a clip of this. And so we can see here they're talking about speeding, criminal speeding, racing, street takeovers. And so you can see here they're tackling this as a regional problem with other public safety partners, including the Pima County Sheriff's Department and Oro Valley. So you can see it's very interesting how you can drill in and find just what you're looking for without having to look at the whole meeting. So it's a free service, and I would encourage you to check it out at citizenportal.ai and be an informed citizen. So that brings us to our second topic for today, and that is holiday shopping scams. Unfortunately, 'tis the season for scams. Unfortunately, the season is all during the year, but some of them can get a little more intense this time of year. So I'm sure you've heard about some of these, but I think a little reminder might help us avoid getting caught. So from Amazon Prime, they tell us that they will never request money or payment information by phone or email. So if you get somebody telling you they're from Amazon, either on the phone or by email or by text, and they're asking for your credit card information, you know it's a scam. So just say no. And anytime anybody is asking you to pay them in gift cards, that is a red flag. So just disconnect that conversation immediately. It's a scam. So the FBI is involved in this because it's such a wide problem. And they are suggesting that when you go to a website, you look for the little S here after HTTP. You can think of the S as standing for secure or security, and it's likely then that is a trustworthy website. If you get to the website and it still looks funny, then also let your instincts be your guide. And don't click on any unsolicited emails or text messages. They would possibly lead you to a scam website. The FBI also reminds us to use unique passwords. We have heard that before. And of course, if you use the same password or a variance of the same password and it gets exposed in a breach, then the hackers will try that password in other locations trying to get into your accounts. You can also use a credit card dedicated just to your online shopping. In fact, several banks, I think Citibank does, and you might check with your bank, they will issue you a temporary credit card number. So you can use that for your online purchases, and if you get caught in a scam, you can immediately cancel that number, and it won't affect your regular credit card, so you don't have to wait to get a new credit card mailed to you. So check out temporary credit card numbers. So another thing to watch out for is ads on social media platforms. So when you see a deal on social media that looks like it's really a good deal, maybe too good a deal to be true, then you want to go and find that company online and go directly to their website, to their IP address, and see if they're offering the deal on their website. Another thing to do is to search for the product name on Amazon, Walmart, or Target. I often have seen on Facebook some kind of a promotional ad of something that I might be interested in. I go to Amazon and find it cheaper on Amazon than on the ad on Facebook. So you have to be kind of a detective there and check these things out. Don't fall for ads on social media. So another thing, of course, all year round, but especially this time of year, is package theft from your front porch. So there's several ways to avoid that. If you're ordering from Amazon, you can use an Amazon locker. when you place your order on Amazon, they will give you a choice of having it delivered to a locker. The lockers are at many convenience stores. I think all the Quick Trip stores have them. Some 7-Elevens have them, and some other places. So you can find an Amazon locker located conveniently to where you live, and then you can pick up your package securely from that locker. Also, UPS will allow you to pick up packages at their store or some of their partners. I have all my UPS packages sent to a UPS store because sometimes I don't get notifications that they're coming in. So then I do get a notification, of course, when it hits the store. Same goes for FedEx. You can pick up FedEx packages at a FedEx store, and they also have partners that will accept your FedEx packages. So that's a way to avoid package theft from your front porch. So during the holidays, gift cards are a popular option, but you need to make sure you're purchasing a gift card from a reputable source like your grocery store, Costco, Walmart, Sam's Club, places like that. But even there, check the fine print on the packaging and make sure they're not charging you an exorbitant fee to activate the gift card. So that could happen. So make sure there's no fee to activate it. And of course, this time of year, we want to be generous, so we might donate to charities. And again, we need to stick with well-known charities. If we come across a charity that we think we might like to donate to, then we need to check them at charitynavigator.org. So you can search right here on their homepage for a charity that you may not be familiar with. They have lots of information here on their website. They have some suggested charities to deal with disasters around the world. They rate charities, so you can see how a charity you might be interested in is rated. And so they have over 200,000 charities that they've rated. So it's a good place to go to make sure the charity is legitimate. So another thing to watch out for is travel scams. So there's been a lot of articles recently about fake travel sites. They look good. You book your travel, you give them your credit card, they take your money, and you end up with no tickets. So don't be too quick to get that bargain from a site that you are not familiar with. Use familiar sites such as Expedia, Priceline, VRBO, Hotels.com. You know, a lot of travel sites that you have seen over the years and you are familiar with, so you don't get scammed on your travel plans. So in my research, I came across a free program called Norton Genie, and it's a AI-powered scam detector. So let's look at that. And here it is. So what you do, I need to back up here. So it's available on the website. So you just do a search for Norton Genie. It's also available in the App Store. And I need to back it up here. So let me just do a website search here. We're just going to take this and search. And there it is. So I'm trying to get to the home page. Okay, so as you can see here, you can try it online on your web browser, or you can go to the App Store. So we're going to do it online. And here's what I was looking for. So you can take a screenshot of a suspicious email or text message and drop it right in this area, or you can copy the text from a suspicious email or text and paste it in this area, and then it will tell you whether it's a scam or not. So that's another resource at your disposal, and again, it is free of charge. So that takes us to questions. And a reminder to please share the Gopher Gazette, which comes to you every Monday morning about 7 o'clock, with someone you know that uses Apple devices. Zoom is up to its updates again. Anyway, 5.16.10 is the latest version that came out, I think, yesterday. And you could use that Zoom app to come to the Tucson Macintosh Users Group meeting tonight, featuring the Geek Gift Guide by none other than Bob Wood. So that's a great tool to help you with gifts for the geeks in your family. So let's see what we have here in our comments. And Bob says that I characterize the service as free. Just remember that government only has money that they take from us, the taxpayers. Therefore, our taxes are paying for this service, right? Well, this is not a government service. It is a private a service that, and that's why they're looking for funding. But that's always a good thing to think about. So, and of course, anytime something's free, you want to make sure that you are not becoming the product. So, Susan asks, are there iOS versions of Zoom on the same version as the Mac? Yes, I believe so. I did update my Zoom on the website. So if you go to the App Store, and I'm doing that right now on my iPhone, and you search for Zoom, for the iPhone, and you don't click on open, and it should give a version number here somewhere. Because I know, okay, yeah. So the version number is right here, version 5. So no, it's 5.16.6 is the latest version from iOS. So they are not necessarily the same. Good question, though. So that's the way you can tell. And Stanley had a question here at the beginning, so let's talk about that. Stanley wants to know about the new journal app that's supposed to be coming out with iOS 17.2. And basically that journal app is for keeping track of your health, but you can keep track of anything you want in there. But it's more designed to keep track of your health, set goals perhaps, and see how you met those goals by looking back in your journal, and just trying to be more healthy. So that's I'm sure there'll be more information about it when it finally hits the streets, so to speak. Well, I hope you all have a blessed Thanksgiving and a safe holiday, and we will see you back here on next Tuesday at high noon for another GoFor Lunch. Take care.